Hello. Thank you for the opportunity to introduce you to Top Block Realty. This is a personal, custom-built listing presentation. I'm Richard Kim. Top Block Realty is a family-owned business that has served San Diego for 50 years. What makes Top Block Realty special is its personal perspective, emphasis on ethics, family, and the community, and its team of experts with the knowledge and experience to better serve you. Top Block Realty has a personal perspective. It focuses on the needs and desires of the customer, you. An important element of this personal perspective is a concept known as agency. This is a legal concept. Under the concept of agency, I am your agent, you are the principal, which means I am dedicated to serving you. I, as well as the other real estate professionals at Top Block Realty, have fiduciary duties and obligations which come from ethics and morals as well as the legal system. And these duties include loyalty to you, honesty, integrity, dedication to professional competence and care. Now, this is mandated by statute, California law, California Civil Code, and it is enforced and implemented by the Department of Real Estate, which is the licensing body for real estate professionals in the state of California. So what this agency relationship means that I will always operate with good faith and in your best interest. And this personal perspective, this agency relationship also extends to the whole Top Block Realty team. We are your team. Top Block Realty is your team, and we will operate in your best interest. We put you first. Personal perspective. Code of ethics. Top Block Realty emphasizes ethics. The reason why Top Block Realty has had sustained success for 50 years in the San Diego community is fundamentally we focus on the golden rule. We apply the golden rule daily and in all of our encounters and interactions and transactions, the golden rule. Now, in terms of the details of implementing the golden rule, the Department of Real Estate, which is the licensing body for real estate professionals in the state of California, has endorsed the Code of Ethics and Standards of Practice put forth by the National Association of Realtors, which is a national professional organization for real estate professionals. Now, the National Association of Realtors has a code of ethics with multiple principles and practices and rules. And here I'm going to show you several, for example, that apply specifically to the selling agreement or the listing agreement. Realtors pledge themselves to protect and promote the interest of their client. This obligation to the client is primary. While we are dedicated to fair dealings and good faith practices with all parties, our primary obligation is to you, the client. Realtors shall not deliberately mislead the owner as to the market value. And this goes back to loyalty, honesty, integrity, and agency. We will submit offers and counteroffers objectively and as quickly as possible. And the idea here in general is that we provide you information, but you make the decision. We work for you. You're the boss. You're the CEO of this enterprise. And realtors are obligated to treat all parties honestly. So while you are the number one priority, we apply the golden rule to all parties. We at Top Block Realty believes that good ethics and morals, being law-abiding, complying with the law, and best business practices are all in synergy. They're all in harmony. They all work together. So we don't compromise on ethics or in following the law. Code of Ethics, Top Block Realty. Now, my role as your agent, my role is to advocate, advance, and advise. Advocate. I'm your advocate. I advocate for you, which means that I serve as an intermediary. I coordinate different activities and people in the selling of your home. I also facilitate, for example, do paperwork, administrative burdens. You make the decision, I basically do all the work. That's how it should be. I advocate for you. Advance. That means I market, promote, sell, advance your interest. And here your interest is to sell your home, get the best deal at a good time frame, advancing your interest. And advise. Provide you information. I'm a source of information for you. Guide you through the process. For example, doing market analysis, valuation, and also discussing legal compliance and following the law. Now, on the topic of market analysis and valuation, an important thing that we need to start talking about is, what is the value of your home? And what we'd like to do at this stage of the conversation is to perform a market analysis, a comparative market analysis, CMA, comparative market analysis. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the number that I've generated with my comparative market analysis of $708,000 for a starting point for the value of your home at 4330 Avenida Gregory. And let me explain to you how I came up with this number so you understand the process, because it's likely that we will change this number, but we have to start somewhere, and this is a good standard starting number, $708,000 for your home at 430 Avenida Gregory. So your home is 1,790 square feet, 1,790 square feet, has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 1974, and it has a pool. So we have access to the market data, the sale prices of real estate homes over the past year. So standard practice, comparative market analysis, and what I'm going to present to you today is a standard analysis, okay, is using this database. We mine the data, we analyze the data, and pick 3 to 5 at least homes that match your home in important variables to give us an idea as a benchmark, as a reference to come up with a listing price for your home. Ideally, we want at least 3 to 5 homes. We want it to be near your home. Location is very important. We want it to match up in key variables, and we want it to be sold relatively recently. Ideally, between 4 to 6 months. And the more recent, the better. Unfortunately, I've come up with 3 good comparable properties which have sold in a 4 to 6 month period that match up nicely, that are within a mile of your home. And then what I do, or what I did, was 3 key variables: square footage, the number of bedrooms, and number of baths. I adjusted for the variances in square footage, bedrooms, and baths compared to your home. Now, the standard adjustments are $50 per square foot, $5,000 for a bedroom, and $3,000 for a bath. And these are the 3 properties. And what I put here is the property that matches your home the best. And then sorted from top to bottom, in terms of the sales price or the adjusted listing price. First, let's look at the home that matches your home the best. It's actually on the same street, 4355 Avenida Gregory. You're at 4330 Avenida Gregory. Now, the adjusted number I have in the second column, on the far right, I have the actual sales price. So Avenida Gregory, if you go to the far right, the price of $715,000 is the actual sales price. It's sold on July 15th. It is 0.14 miles away, so it's actually within a 5-minute walk. It has a pool. It was built in 1970. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it actually only differs by square footage. And that square footage adjustment adjusted by $7,000, which leads to the adjusted price of $708,000. The other 2 properties are at Orchard and Conrad. And Orchard has 1 more bedroom, but also has 2 baths. Conrad has the same number of bedrooms and baths, 3 and 2. Now, Orchard and Conrad do not have a pool. And now you see why Avenida Gregory 4355 matches your home so closely. It's on the same street, same number of bedrooms and baths, and it has a pool. The pool is a hard item to adjust for, so if there's a home with a pool, it makes the comp match up even nicer. So fortunately for us, we actually have a home that's on the same street, that's within a 5-mile, within 1 mile of your home. It's actually 0.14 miles. It's within walking distance with a pool, same number of bedrooms and baths. And that generates, with the standard adjustments, a price of $708,000. Now, if we average these 3 numbers of the comps, we get here in the bottom row an average of $734,683. $734,683. So about $735,000. Now, typically, it would be standard practice to use this average. I think that's reasonable. But in this situation, because we have a comp that matches your home so closely, I think that we have to give it more weight. But with the caveat that it is just 1 single data point. But as I will show you in analysis, it's actually the most conservative number, and it's probably better to start with the conservative number because the lower number will not harm you. It might actually be better because it will actually bring more people into your home to check it out, to fall in love with your home. Ideally, we'll get multiple bidders, and these bidders will compete against each other and will actually drive the price up. So it's okay to start with a conservative number. So we have the option of using the average. And I think that's a reasonable number, and that's around $735,000. Or to go with the home that's the closest match. Keep in mind that it's only a single data point. Now, this analysis is the standard analysis. Any real estate agent would use the same methodology with adjustments for square footage, bedrooms, and baths. But what I did for you, just to show you some trends, is I also made adjustments for the pool and the market. Now, the best comp at 4355 Avenida Gregory actually has a pool. The other 2 properties do not have a pool. So in this table, I made adjustments for that. Also, the real estate market has been trending up. And if anything, as the market opens up going into the spring and summer of this year, with the real estate cycle and economic cycle the way they are, the real estate market will most likely trend upward, especially with historically low interest rates. Now, in the period of analysis here, the property at Avenida Gregory, 4355, and Orchard were sold 2 months right before Conrad. So I thought it would be reasonable to make an adjustment for the market appreciation. So in that 2-month period, the real estate market actually went up about 2%. So using median sales prices of homes in San Diego from the California Association of Realtors, I was able to see that the prices from July to September went up 2%. And actually looking at more recent data, the trend has been to move upward. So it's reasonable to use 2% as an adjustment. Now, pools are hard to value, but in looking at multiple different sources, I found that $20,000 is a reasonable starting estimate for an adjustment for the pool. And here I list a link to the LA Times relatively recently, which said that in San Diego, pools add about $20,000 to the home. So adjusting for the pool, $20,000 in the market of 2%. What I did here is I listed the prices of these homes with these adjustments. So the first column has the properties, the comps. The second column has the standard numbers, the standard adjustments from the previous slide. Then adjustments with the pool, that's the third column. The fourth column is the adjustments 2% for the market movement upward. And the far right has the actual sales price. And we see that all these numbers are trending upward. So the two numbers that we could choose from is the average from the previous slide of $735,000, which is in the second column bottom row. Or my recommendation, because of the extremely close match, is to use 4355 Avenida Gregory's number of $708,000, and that's with the standard adjustments. But keeping in mind that the trend, all the trends are moving up, and that's a conservative number. Now, using this number of $708,000, I'll present to you now the estimated seller's proceeds. And that's basically assuming that we sell using the sales price of $708,000, subtracting the outstanding mortgage of $250,000, and commission and taxes and fees. That's we got the listing agent, the buyer agent here, using a standard 2.5%, county transfer tax, title insurance, escrow fees, and miscellaneous fees. If you subtract the expenses, the fees, we get the estimated seller proceeds of about $419,000, $418,743. Roughly $420,000 is the net estimated seller's proceeds that you can expect. So the comparative market analysis and determining the list price is just one part of the first phase of the listing process. The listing process has three phases: a pre-market phase, a market phase when the house is actually on the market, and a post-market phase when we close and finish the transaction. Phase one, the pre-market phase, includes the market analysis and valuation. Seller specification refers to me understanding what your interests and desires are. And then we go through the listing agreement, sign it, as well as go through disclosures and sign the disclosures and other paperwork. We formulate a market plan, prepare to execute on the market plan and launch, prepare the home for showing. And that goes into phase two, which is the marketing phase, which is when the house is actually on the market. We promote the home, show it, take offers, negotiate, find the best offer, accept it, and then we sign the contract. And which leads us to phase three, which is the post-market phase. And that's the closing, doing the escrow, inspections, document preparation, final walkthrough, handing over the keys. And after the closing is done, any aftermarket assistance. So when the transaction is done, I'll still be here to help you out. Now, what I'm going to do in the what I want to move on to is to talk to you about what we at Top Block will do in terms of marketing home and selling your home. But before that, I'd like to talk to you about the exclusive authorization and right to sell listing. There's different ways to list. The most common ones are this one, as well as the open listing and the exclusive agency listing. And we at Top Block Realty highly recommend that this is the structure of the real estate professional relationship that you have, because this ensures that the real estate professional that you work with is 100% invested in you. And that's how we like to operate. And so this is the structure that we recommend. Exclusive authorization and right to sell listing. We like it because it's a win-win relationship. In any healthy, productive, long-term relationship, both sides need to win. Both sides need to walk away thinking, hey, I benefited and the other side benefited, and it's mutually agreeable and satisfactory. It is the most common type of real estate listing, and the benefit to you is that we are 100% invested in you, which means that we will put the maximum effort and dedication into selling your home, which means that most likely you're going to get the best price in the best time frame. In this arrangement, the broker receives a commission fees, professional fees, when your home sells. Most likely that's going to be when the broker or the broker by himself or in cooperation with another broker, the buyer's broker, sells your home. Now there is a possibility sometimes the owner can sell the home on their own, or another broker may sell the home. In these situations, the broker still receives the commission. Now the reason why this is structured this way is this puts your broker, your selling agent, this puts your broker's incentives in line with your interest. The incentives of the real estate broker and sales professional is in line with the owner's interest. The broker has maximum motivation to get you the best offer. And it is superior in that sense. It's like a committed relationship. It's like a marriage. That is the advantage over the open listing and exclusive agency listing. And we recommend a duration of 6 months. Right now we're in March. A duration of 6 months would take us into August and September through the peak of the real estate cycle in San Diego. And we like the exclusive authorization and right to sell listing because we want to give you 100%. Now let's talk about marketing. We at Block Realty use 3 sales channels: professional, physical, and virtual. The first sales channel that we utilize is the professional sales channel. And what we mean here is the professional real estate network that we've built up over 50 years in San Diego. That's where we communicate and work with other real estate agents to promote your property. And one of the key parts of this sales channel is the MLS, the Multiple Listing Service, MLS, Multiple Listing Service. So when we have your property ready for listing, we will input it into the Multiple Listing Service. It's a computerized listing service, and immediately all the real estate professionals will see that your house is available, as well as the key facts and photographs. In addition, we have very good working relationships with the other real estate agents in the area. We have no problem sharing professional fees or credit as long as it better serves you. Our goal is to get you the best price in a good time frame. And frequently that means cooperating with other agents. So we communicate, email the real estate professionals, all the real estate professionals in our company, as well as other companies, to get the word out. And so that's the professional network sales channel that we utilize. The second one that we utilize is the physical sales channel. And this is the traditional one before the internet, before social media. And that's putting up signs, making brochures, showing the home, staging the home if necessary. Now, right now, 80%, roughly 80% of sales leads come through the internet, social media, the web, as well as real estate agents. But no matter how the leads are generated, we have to get prospective buyers into your home. Now the leads generate attention and initial interest, but the actual physical marketing, what I call the physical marketing, the showing of your home, where we build desire, which leads to action. The action is presenting offers and buying your home. That still uses traditional methods, complemented with new innovative methods. So we excel in the physical traditional sales channels because that's what we've been doing for 50 years. But Block Realty is also dedicated to innovating. And we have gone all in on new media, social media, the internet, the web, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We have a team of technical experts, IT experts, that will set up virtual tours, put their photographs and listings on Instagram and YouTube. And all of these generate leads, but they also create desire. This helps people become very interested into your home, and also this actually starts building desire. And it complements the physical traditional sales channel. So we love the new innovation actually because it better serves you. So why pick Top Block Realty? Why Top Block Realty? Service, San Diego, and success. Top Block Realty is a family-owned business that has served San Diego for 50 years, and it is one of the most successful real estate companies in the area. Why? Because of a personal perspective and emphasis on ethics, family, and the community, and its team of experts dedicated using their knowledge and experience to better serving you. Top Block Realty is built on a tradition of excellence, and it's innovating into the future. Now, this is our contact information. I'm leaving you my business cards, pens, and notepads with our contact information. You can always call me, you can text message me, you can email me, as well as you can contact, and he will be happy to talk to you, the broker, the real estate broker and CEO of Top Block Realty, Mark Luttrell. Here's his contact information. Here's our address. This is the binder with a printout of all the information as well as additional references. And what I like to do, because I'm sensing that you are excited, I like to go through the major sections of the listing agreement. And I see some positive momentum here. And if everything is good, let's get things started. Let's sell your home.